After 4 days of searching, the Apache's crew has found nothing. But then, her sonar detects a large structure lying on the seabed, 15,000 feet down. On November the 1st, Apache's remote-controlled camera vehicle is sent down to investigate. At this depth, almost 3 miles, the water pressure is 3.5 tons per square inch.
It was quite remarkable to see the wreckage of the El Faro for the first time. It was laying on the bottom of the ocean, upright. It was partially submerged because as it struck the bottom, it sunk into the mud. This sunken hull, largely intact, but nobody around, almost like a ghost ship.
When I saw those pictures, they were hard to even look at because of the conditions of the ship and because the ship was just beat up.
If a ship of that magnitude cannot withstand those winds and those waves, what's the chances of a 5'3", 120-pound girl surviving it?
The pictures reveal part of the story, but to get answers, investigators must find a key part of the ship. The Voyage Data Recorder, or VDR. Like an aeroplane's black box, it holds a record of the ship's movements, and most importantly, a recording of conversations on the bridge. But the VDR is missing. On April the 26th, 6 months after the discovery of the ship, they finally find it. The 2-foot-long recorder had ended up 1/4 mile from where El Faro had come to rest.
When it's recovered from the bottom, it's washed in distilled water and then transported to the laboratories, and the memory chips are read out for the information. They found that about 26 hours of audio recording and data had been saved on the electronic memory.
The investigators hope that somewhere within those hours of recordings are the clues that will reveal what happened to El Faro.
The transcription of the Voyage Data Recorder audio is done by a team that's assembled at headquarters in the National Transportation Safety Board.
The audio quality from the bridge's 6 microphones is poor. Of the more than 61,000 words recorded, almost 2,000 are unintelligible. But after 3 months of meticulous work, the resulting volume reveals a vivid picture of the last hours on board El Faro.
400 will be 22 miles from the center, and that's where the hurricane's going to be.
This is a transcript of the El Faro's Voyage Data Recorder. Quite moving for somebody with a marine background to read these words and to kind of live with them in the moments before the sinking.
As the investigators begin their analysis of the transcripts, the crew's families also search them for answers.
I wanted to read the transcript. I loved the idea of being able to have a window into what they knew, what they experienced.
I see Danielle all through this, big time, big time.
The NTSB has never released the audio recordings. So here, actors have revoiced the words of the crew. In this extract, second mate Danielle Randolph is talking about the captain.
He's telling everybody down there, oh, it's not a bad storm. It's not so bad. It's not even that windy out. I've seen worse. It's nothing. It's nothing.
That's Danielle mimicking the captain. And then Danielle saying,
I think he's trying to play down because he realizes he should not come this way, saving face.
So she's onto him. She knows that he screwed up. Now she kind of retaliates by being a bit sarcastic.
We're getting killed with his speed. Oh, yeah? It's not a matter of speed. It's when we get there, we get there. So long as we arrive in one piece.
This really is the most important thing. And I was so grateful that we were able to get it, because if we didn't, it would have been nothing but just assumptions.
At least with that, you have a timeline of what actually occurred. It's like reading a screenplay to a horror movie where you know the ending, unfortunately.